So far, 8 groups have arrived from Mother's Heart to join the Hymn of Atonement.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
Fuck you.
Since I was anointed a seeker. Now open the gate.
That's right.
You, a seeker? Have Tirsa and Jezza gone insane?
Do your worst, cuck boy.
Bad enough that they let you run in the proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain?
Oh, dude is
Wonder a
bad
curse
man.
is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
Wow.
If you think Tirsa and Jezza are traitors, why don't you head up the mountain and say that to their faces? Or do you only talk big when your superiors aren't around?
I am the Nora war chief.
And I am a seeker, so do as you're told and open the gate.
The sooner you're gone from here, the
Sit
better.
down, punk bitch.
Yep. Sit down, bitch.
Oh, you're gonna snarl in my face. Oh, so spooked. I've never actually had anyone do that to me in real life. Just get needlessly aggressive like that.
Sometimes the bad guy just like 12 years old or something. Yeah, something they don't understand is a demon. Oh, it's all your fault, man! You know, kind of thing.
Yeah, it seems to me like the only time that I've ever had someone get up in my face like that was when they were in the middle of throwing a punch at me.
Oh, where's my...
Oh, there it is. That face paint's having a great time.
I know. I didn't fire that arrow. Dum dum dum.
How did humanity even stand the slightest chance against these things?
Curse! Kill them, braves! Kill them all!
That's not the bow I want. Okay.
Ready yourselves!
Okay. Sorry. Sorry.
Wow, you really just pulverized that thing, huh? You know how in games you can just like slash a crate and it just explodes into a bunch of tiny pieces? Have you ever actually tried ripping open a crate with proper tools?
It's driven them mad!
Even with a crowbar, it takes a shitload of work to get one plank. Those things are sturdy. So, what is their...
Oh, Jesus. Huh?
I was gonna say, what is their lore reason for you being able to make fire arrows? Do you just, like, cover it in fuel?
I have blaze.
Blaze?
Yeah.
Is that, like, some fantasy fuel that just sets things on fire?
Yep.
Okay.
See my arrow?
Yeah. Is blaze just napalm?
It's more like oil or gasoline.
But it just comes on fire. It's already on fire by the time you pull out the arrow.
Yep.
I'm willing to accept that maybe Aloy is just
Oh.
super slick and she's just lighting it on the way out and you can't tell.
Ooh. I want to dodge. Question mark?
I want to dodge too, but you know what? We can't have things our way, can we?
No.
Trust me, I tried to dodge that Valkyrie a lot and it just didn't work out for me. It's either my reaction time or it's the game. And I know which one I like to blame.
Excuse me. Okay. I want to fire my arrow, okay? Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, right. I just have a hard time firing arrows.
I'm not even sure what you're trying to hit with them.
It's down!
Oh, so you're just setting it on fire. Got it.
Smashed with the killers at the proving.
Okay.
Check out your objective right now.
So,
Examine the demon
So-
carcass.
this is the thing. I failed to show. Sorry, guys. So you can see this. This is Sawtooth, right? And look at his body. His weakness is fire. So when you hit them with fire, or they take extra damage, and it's really easy to let them burn. When they burn, they take extra damage. If you're really slick, say the blaze container. So blaze is kind of gasoline you can smear on your arrow, and when you burn it out, it just burns.
Okay.
So that's how it works. So this is the loot that you can get from the machine, right? So their weakness is fire, right? So this one is you really get slick, you can shoot under their fucking belly, and if you hit a blaze with enough damage, it just explodes. Okay. So Corruptor is the thing we just fought, right? This motherfucker. So his whole body was weak to fire. And you can shoot the core if you want, but set them on fire is actually take a lot of damage from them. Really
Okay.
good.
What's its secret?
And I used up a lot of arrow. Let's do that.
Examine the demon.
How does a machine like that take control of all those striders?
Allow me.
Now, just for a moment,
Yeah?
take the time
Mhm.
to appreciate how fucking terrifying this thing is. Now, how well do you think that anyone would stand a chance against that thing with a bow?
How'd you
Not
do it?
really.
Show me.
Not really, because it's just like a gentle tap at your head, you're dead.
Yeah.
This.
Dude, people have died from tripping and falling over nothing.
It's connecting to my focus.
Let's just trip over my own feet and die.
Look at my spear. That's not my spear.
Loops of wire. Looks like
Ta-da.
it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Aloy, how did you do that? You
Uh.
killed that demon. Pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it
Stay
controls other
alive.
machines.
You call them
I
guts.
think I figured it out. But I need to test it on a
Basically,
machine.
for them, it's just a predator and
Plenty of striders
animals.
along the
And
path.
It's
things.
To the
unga
gates of the
bunga
embrace.
me no understand.
Exactly. And the gates are where I'll be headed anyway. I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but
Oh,
But-
you have no chance. Don't even think
I
about
think
it.
you're a blessing from All Mother. No matter what Resh says,
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. And my thoughts go with you.
That dude's a ventriloquist or something.
I know. It's like, oh, sorry.
I've noticed that the lip sync kind of rubber bands. So in some of these little dialogue segments, you'll just see someone's mouth freak out for a second, and
Not too
then
much
it'll
already.
get back in sync.
Why I always have like a... Okay. I'm just always freak out about my arrows and whatnot. You know, not having the house bar really fucks me because I don't know. It's like, did I even hurt him? Kind of thing, you know. But
Well, I think you're just gonna have to get
I
used
don't
to
think
it.
this motherfucker was here before, but...
You might have to take a more Dark Souls mentality
I need
approach
to test this
in
device.
Right.
thinking.
See what
Never
it can
get greedy. Never get desperate. Just hit them once or do whatever. Fall into a pattern. And then, well, once you've gotten the pattern down, you just follow through. Just like
Yep.
anything else.
Well, dodging that thing is not really hard.
It's your sister, Alara!
What? Hello, pig. Okay, I don't want to kill him because I don't have any space for the loot.
Really,
lady,
I
you're
wonder
Kinda high
if
over
you
there.
need to get any materials for the rest of the game. You seem to be full up.
Really? I want to talk to her, but me too.
You could just ignore the Call of Duty. That is the first step. Well, maybe not the first step, but it's one of the early steps
okay.
in every hero's journey. So there's a concept in video games. Well, maybe not in video games, but there's a concept when it comes to rendering known as depth of field.
Yeah.
Or in like other common terms, just focus.
Yeah.
And apparently implementing it is pretty tough. I don't really know any about the technical details, but I'm looking at the cutscenes in this game, or rather the dialogue sections, and you just see this massive blur behind people, and there's focus on the characters on the screen, but nothing else. And for the most part, I adore that effect, but from what I can tell, it's pretty fucking difficult to actually make that work, and you can tell where they struggled to get that to work when you can see there's like a slight outline around each area that's in focus where everything behind them is in focus as well. So it's not really a true depth of field.
I forgot that.
You whistled twice?
Yes.
I'm just totally all for depth of field. I think it's great, but I think it's also like icing on the cake. You know, just a little bit. Just a little bit will do it. Alright, it really seems to me like baiting them into melee range is the way to go. At least with these chump dudes. Because that's like, what, a mule?
A horse, actually.
That's the most aggressive horse I've ever seen.
That's why you don't kill them. Because when you kill a machine, those scavengers more like you know, they will actually scan the carcass, and they will send the material. Like they will recycle the material.
So they just go up and scavenge as scavengers are want to do.
So when you kill someone, and they will just like smell it, whatever, scan it.
You're getting caught.
Nope, I didn't.
Well, you were in the process.
I sure did. Jesus.
So these guys are just scanning for robots?
Yeah, scanning for robot carcass.
So you can just leave?
Yeah.
So, I know we're... At this point, we already know all the story.
Yep.
But do we expect anyone watching to know all the story too?
Nope. Let's just try not to.
Okay, well, I was just about to call into question. These little robot dudes are just grazing on grass.
Let's go! Let's go.
Goodbye.
Ride! This strider is fast.
Oh no!
This beast's walking.
So are you fighting or leaving?
I tried to leave.
God damn.
Oh my god, because you take damage from me.
Yeah, that strider just ate shit.
No, I mean, you take damage from me, so it's hostile to me too. No. This is BS, but whatever.
Well, you might be able to lure him in and one-shot him.
Yep. Like that.
Do you have any crowd control? Like a stun or anything cool like that?
Nope. I can, but...
You have a tripwire and all that shit, right? It seems like these guys rely a lot on
I need to set up, but I have a grenade. I don't have it equipped, but whatever.
Ow.
I can show some cool shit like this.
Damn. Let the ass beating commence.
You know, it doesn't worth it. It's more expensive.
More expensive what? Don't you just have, like, materials shooting out of your eye sockets?
I know.
My pockets are loaded with materials. I bleed materials.
Oh no, wrong arrow, okay.
I can understand the conservation in the early game when you're just starting a new game, but come on.
Woo! Sorry, my horse. I just want to have my horse in peace.
Now
Is
then,
that okay?
do me.
I cannot really whistle again because it will actually.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to take a horse. Yeah, I see nothing. Turn around.
Just put him down like old yellow. Good night, sweet prince. Or you could just avoid them completely.
Yep.
That works too. Frankly, I think that's the better option. Just avoid conflict. Because what's the point? Farming? You've already got the items you need.
They're pissed.
Sounds of fighting.
Okay, so this cutscene, don't get alarmed.
Watch yourselves! Bring it closer! Closer!
Bitch. I can one-shot that thing.
Varl, I take it?
Aloy. The outcast who won
Everyone and
the
their
proving.
grandma knows me now.
See, look.
So you
Look at
survived
her
your
hair.
wounds.
Do you see up in the top left?
High Matriarch Tirsa
Yeah.
said you might know the way to
The
Meridian.
depth of field is
The
just
capital of
freaking
the
out.
Carja Sundom? You seek
So that's how you know
exile.
it's not true depth
No.
of field.
A
just
traitor
a
named
filter.
Owen. The matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after him.
Well, then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The trail is dangerous. Ever since the War Party massacre, our lands go unpatrolled and our borders unguarded. We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
Ugh. Only because Sona went missing. I'd go after her myself, but she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
You said War Chief Sona is missing?
Even when the War Party was massacred, she wouldn't give up the chase. She called for volunteers and went after the killers.
You didn't volunteer?
Of course I did, but Sona denied me that. She ordered me to see the wounded back to the Embrace, and to guard this gate, to guard the Embrace with my life.
You
That
know,
was
I
days
just
ago.
killed one of the
Since then, there's
monsters
been
by
no
the
word from her.
door.
So there's no way to know if she's alive or dead.
If anyone could survive out there, it would be her. Sona's prowess is legend, an unbending spear to measure ourselves against.
Sounds like she sets a high standard.
Ugh, you have no idea. She's my mother.
I should be on my way.
Aloy, before you make the journey to Mother's Crown and beyond, is there any chance you could search for Sona? The tribe needs her leadership. I'd go
That's-
after her myself if she hadn't commanded me to hold this gate at all
That's so
costs.
bizarre.
Where was she last seen?
Yeah.
The War Party massacre site, a wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst on this side of the river. You might be able to pick up her trail there. She went after the killers who attacked the Proving, who killed those we love, who tried to kill you.
I get it, Varl. I'll see what I can do.
Who refers to their mother by name ever?
If your mother is your surrogate or,
Superior?
superior or your officer, more like
May the goddess
grill
protect.
surgeon kind of thing.
But
Also,
Mom, I want to go kill those guys too.
but Vala,
My whole life.
the girl,
Yeah.
died in the proving.
Embrace.
That's that guy's
The world
sister.
just got bigger,
Uh,
but also more dangerous.
Oh, it reminds me Kratos.
oh,
This is a whole family dead. So now we have choices. We have no choice, okay? We have choices. We can go after Sona, or we can just go for the main quest.
why not?
Because Sona is also a main quest.
Sona's also main quest, so you have to
Yes.
do both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, go for Sona. She's quicker. She's way closer,
That away.
right?
Let me see. So, main quest. War Chief. There's a map.
It's also significantly lower level.
So it's also up around there. So we'll do Sona first?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're in the general area.
Right. Oh, this guy just gave you the like a hunter's lodge kind of thing. Come on. Can I talk to you now? Wow.
All right,
What?
Hunter. Were you injured
You
when
bug,
the war party
Magnum.
was ambushed?
That's my fault, I know.
Not exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm not a hunter, or a brave, or anything really. You shouldn't even be talking to me.
Well, whoever you are,
No,
you're hurt.
he looks like the guy we
My name's
we
Krim.
meet in the pool
I thought
every
I'd
morning.
undergo trials at the hunting grounds over the rise.
Yeah, kinda.
All my skills. It didn't go very well.
Dude,
I'll
having
take that.
tubes all around your
Alright.
neck can't be
Be careful.
comfortable.
Especially if you're
But
heading
there's
out.
decoration
And be sure to hit the
stats
hunting
and
grounds if
all
you
that.
want to train up.
So hunting ground, hunter's lodge. It's the most motherfucking thing I ever did.
What?
Some of them, it doesn't make sense. You know, some of them doesn't make a fucking slightest sense. Like why you do that, but whatever. I
So
did
it's
it
just
anyway.
like challenges? Or
Yeah,
like a trial
challenges.
mode? Let me
Yeah.
just poke your ass with this stick. And now you're mine.
Let's just this.
Taken out of context, that could sound pretty dirty.
Will do.
Hold on, let me check my skill. Yeah, to give it all back to me. Okay, cool.
Let me check my skills. Yep, all of them. Got it.
Oh, I don't want. Oh my god. I did it again. Motherfuckers.
You must protect the horse at all costs.
I know.
All
I
is lost if horse
I
dies.
just want to get the loot. I just want to get the pouch, in which I have the ability. I can harvest on the horse, but apparently I cannot.
A hunting ground. We're all safe. There's good machine hunting across there.
Let's not worry about that. I mean, you just need to do once in your life. 15 of them, and then you can get a lot of goodies. But in order to get the Hunter's Lodge weapon, the gold weapon, you have to complete all 15 of them in highest ranking, which could be could be horseshit. So I didn't do that. I did it once, so I'm all
That's
done.
all it takes.
I know.
There are many things that I have toiled over just so I could complete the thing once and say, yes, I did it.
Right?
There's danger ahead.
You look like a main
Danger
character.
for you, Outlander. This is Noraland.
Yes, yes, yes. Trespass is forbidden.
He's got
and
that
pain of
Necalli
death.
hair.
I know.
Strange phrase, the pain of death. See? This one's in no pain at all.
Who was he?
A thief, slaver, a killer. The kind that give honest killers
I
a
think
bad
his chest is kind of fake.
Fall told me
Yeah,
that
it looks a
abandoned
little
bushes on the
plastic,
road.
like a Ken
Mm.
name.
doll.
Well, it's not all good
Yeah.
news.
He's got not
They don't
even
always
the
come to
slightest hint of
Once they
hair.
got a camp,
Yeah.
and there they'll sit like spoil on meat.
Wow.
Or
Unless
pores.
Someone does something about it.
I like you. Follow the trail
And
of smoke on the
he
other
wear
side of
like
the ruins. I'll be there.
the headlight as a crown. But again, I don't need that shit. What do you heals? Heals for pussies.
My focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it.
Oh, tonic. Right.
What's a tall neck? Something that's tall and has a neck?
Where's it coming from?
Oh, so John.
So how about this? We do this and then we call it a night.
Yeah, I think so.
So because this is actually gonna be a huge improvement of my fucking life, I'm gonna do that.
So the tall neck is just like a waypoint or like Assassin's Creed Eagle Sync point.
Yes, tonic is basically a communication tower. So it's a radio tower.
Man, that just reminds me, there was this game back in the day. It was an original launch title for Xbox 360. It was called Chrome Hounds, and the whole game revolved around a lot of stuff that is just defunct now. Like, there are these towers that are radio towers, right? And there was voice chat in the game. It was a multiplayer game.
I need to get up there.
Your ability to see the map and your ability to communicate with your teammates relied entirely on those towers. So you could only speak to one another as long as the towers were accessible.
So I just want to point out this thing.
Ancient black bracelet
Yep.
and ancient chimes.
Yep. There's the
pretty
key and the watch. So this is a tonic. Completely immune to any kind of damage and whatever fucking trying to, you know.
So can we just
Bother
strap
me.
like knives to it and then it's better than the final boss?
Oh yeah, if only. But this thing is immune to any damage. Boulder is immune to any physical.
All threats, physical or magical.
Oh yep. I forgot about that thing. Ah, come on, bitches. May take a while. You know, this thing starts pissing me off because it's just pure annoying now.
Yeah, because all they are is just an obstacle. Hey, you got a twofer. That's pretty good.
Okay, where's the tonic? Of course.
Over
Of
there.
course, you make a fucking run of it. I think I'm just gonna patiently wait here.
Really?
Because, oh yeah, I will see. There's reasons.
So you can't just climb them. They just made a puzzle out of this area.
Yep. Here.
Okay.
I should be able to jump onto the tonic from here.
You know, that's a way better approach. I like that.
Okay. Time to
Assassin's
climb up to
Creed makes this look like shit by comparison, but you know, when Assassin's Creed did it back in the day, it was iconic. Now
Yep.
it's just a fucking chore.
You know, it's like every time when you play like Far Cry 3 or whatever, play with a tower, the first thing you see is, oh yes, Assassin's Creed 3 did that. So, behold.
Man. Dude, you know what game did this really well? Is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Because every single tower was
A puzzle.
a completely different puzzle
One
or
of them
challenge.
is very annoying.
everything along its
It's on the water and full of lightning enemies. So behold of this. When you jump down, a tonic will send out a wave of energy, will kill anyone, any machine inside that thing. So any machine just gone. Just in case you jump down and get fucked in the face.
God damn.
Yep. The protection. Can I?
No.
Okay. So I think that's good for tonight.
Yeah,
If
I'm
I
getting
can-
pretty tired.
If I
No,
can.
now you're
yeah.
stuck forever.
Yeah, stuck forever. Okay.